Hi, guys, and welcome to today's reading on your career. So, this is what you don't see coming. This is the future energies, so a little bit further down the road, what you don't see coming about your career. Okay, so for group one, we have Desert Rose and Lockjaw. It says, a good guard dog is hard to find. Group two, Shamanic Quartz and Venom. Let me in, said the spider to the fly. Group three, Jade, Chinese Jade, and Thor. Be sure of foot and steady of heart. And for group four, we have the Smokey Quartz and Wolverine. When I'm alone, I'm in great company. So those are your options to select from. Go ahead and select your pile using your intuition. The timestamps will be posted in the description box below, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, Group 1. Welcome to your reading. Those of you who picked this Desert Rose and Lockjaw, a good guard dog is hard to find. This is your reading on the future energies, what you don't see coming about your career. So, what you don't see coming is... I will start with the main thing that I'm seeing. So there's a couple things that I am seeing. So this is about work, right? So this is the work card. And here we have share your gift in reverse, raw. We have Oma, watch your words. And, to me, this really stands out in the reading. So what I'm getting with this, because also the magician is about communication and words, language. And so I'm getting that there's some work involved here around language. So whether it is authorship, writing, communication, speaking, public speaking, anything that involves words or language or speaking. I feel like there's something there with that and having a message to share. So I could see something like that coming up, but I also do see something with, and then that being a gift, right? Here we have share your gifts and raw. And with raw, it's like a very powerful individual in ancient Egypt, right? Very influential, very powerful throughout many dynasties, or I don't even know what they're called, dynasties, just throughout the whole span of ancient Egypt. And so, and I feel like this is a major strength because, the Ra is, I think associated with the sun as well. So something very powerful and potent. And so I see something like this coming up. But I'm also getting that it's like there's going to be a chance or an opportunity or someone's going to come in. Here we have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And guard dog, a good guard dog is hard to find. And so there's something about support coming in for this, help coming in for this within the next few months, right? Here it just so clearly states in the next few months, there's something that's coming up that is going to help you, because with the star card, it's about having faith, but the way that she's pouring the water all over her, I feel it as like a cleansing energy, right? Because here we have deep inward journey. You'll be rewarded for the work. How can you alchemize your fear? And I'm just getting a big, strong sense of there being fear around whatever your gift is that has to do with language or words or speaking or authorship. Or anything like that, right? So anything that falls in that sort of category, even if you are like a tarot reader or something like me, I'm speaking right now. Anyway, so it's like there's something that's going to come in. There's a person that's going to come in. I could see this coming that is going to be very helpful and very influential. That's going to help you do the inner work to help you move past some of these fears that you have around not just your skills, maybe not, and this doesn't have to be that, say for example, not thinking you're good enough or not thinking you're skilled enough. It could be partly that. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but it could also be the ways in which that you speak of yourself with watch your words, because those things are materializing, right? Like you are creating based off of the words and the beliefs and the things that you tell yourself. So it's like sometimes we have these subconscious patterns of things that we repeat to ourselves that really affect the outcomes that we get in our lives, right? Because it summons those, what we believe, what we say to ourselves, sort of like projects out into the universe, and then we summon those things that are, a reflection of that. So, that's what I'm getting with this desert rose, which really helps with these subconscious beliefs and even addictions as well. So maybe there is, it doesn't necessarily have to be addictions, but with addictions, I'm seeing something like that is so ingrained, these really, really ingrained beliefs or worries or fears. I think addiction is really a lot about fear, right? Like it's like 1,000, I don't know if you guys heard that, like it's like 1,000 different forms of fear that keep you stuck in that cycle or in that loop. And it works for you for the time being, but it's not really working for you for moving forward or staying in the present moment, right? So present, may you sense each shiver of the surf. And I think that like much of this work that you're going to be doing, and this is what I see for your career, is like it's like a lot of inner work. It's a lot of inner work that has to be done, because even if you do step into what you feel is your passion or what you feel is your gift, it's like you do have to do the inner work before you can really feel fulfilled, even if it is something that is meant to fulfill you, because you still have to do the inner work. Otherwise, it's like an inside job, it's like happiness is an inside job. All those, you guys get what I mean? So, like, I feel like this is gonna come on like a step-by-step basis. This is what I'm seeing that's coming in, that you don't see coming, is this inner work that is going to like heal. I want to say heal and cleanse you, teach you to bring you into the present moment. And there's going to be some friendships that are going to come in, or some relationships that are going to come in that are going to really help you with this process. That's what I'm getting. So then that way, when you do have, I guess, like the resources, the internal resources to step into sharing what your gifts are, to overcome your fears, to put yourself out there, to speak, to create, to write, to author, whatever it is, and for that to bring you fulfillment instead of bringing you like fear or worry or anxiety or whatever, right? So yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group one. That you don't see coming in your career is like, I don't know, I feel like it's like a sense of peace that's going to come with your work, right? Because I don't know, for some of you guys, I'm getting for some that like you're not happy with the work that you do, but I'm getting this feeling of like it goes deeper than just what you're doing, and not being not sharing your gifts. It goes deeper in the sense of like having to go on that deep inward journey and like look within yourself and start to do the healing work on yourself, and it's a tough thing to do, but that's where the fulfillment is going to come in from, and that's what's going to help you really step into being able to unlock your gifts. And maybe some of you guys are wondering, I just got to, what your purpose is, what your skill set is, what you're good at, what you're like intrinsically meant to like manifest, because I'm getting, for some of you guys, it's like you've tried many things. You've tried many things, like not just like with skills, but like it's like this feeling of not feeling fulfilled, but it's like an inside job. Anyways, I'm not going to keep focusing on that part. But yeah, so that's what you don't see coming, is a friendship or some support. I don't want to say necessarily a friendship, but some support that is going to help you through this process of this inward journey. I mean, it doesn't have to be someone physical. Maybe it's someone online, a podcast you listen to, a tarot reader you listen to, or a person in your actual life, or maybe somebody you work with. But this person is going to really help you with the inner stuff that it takes for you to really start to unlock and share of your gifts and the things that make you stand out and be unique, and to teach you the sort of and make you be mindful of the way that you speak to yourself, and so that's going to come in the next few months. So yeah, so that is your reading, group 1. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye. Hi, group 2. Those of you who picked this Shamanic Quartz and Venom, let me in, said the spider to the fly. This is your reading about the future energies, what you don't see coming about your career. So the first thing that I'm drawn to is the fork in the road. So there's a fork in the road that is coming up in your career where you're going to have to make a decision which way to go, and really have to... I feel like this is an owl that I'm seeing too, is I feel like there's going to be information that's like missing, or there's going to be you're going to be in the dark a little bit, as to what each path is going to lead to. And what I mean by that is I'm getting this feeling, with passion for purpose in reverse, with future in reverse, it's just an overall feeling, right? And I think this is coming from the fact that something is going to come to an end, right? So waning crescent moon in reverse, something's coming to an end. Okay. Death in reverse, something's coming to an end, and I feel like it's something that you may not want to change, or you're going to struggle to change, or you're going to, and the struggle comes from the fact that, like I said, you kind of feel like you're out left in the dark, like you're not sure what's ahead in the sense. And with this passion for purpose, I'm getting this feeling of like, say, because this is work related, right? Like, say there's something that you feel passionate about, that you want to do, that you feel like is more in line with your purpose. I feel like you're going to be looking at this fork in the road of like, should I go this way? Should I follow my passion? Or what I believe to be my purpose? But there's this big question mark. There's this like darkness around it that surrounds it, where you feel like, maybe you're giving up security, you're giving up certain things. It's like you don't want to be that starving artist or something like that, and so you feel very left out in the cold, or you feel like it's kind of very unsure or uncertain or unstable or something like that. And so that's what I'm getting with this decision that has to be made. And you feel like, I'm looking at this monkey, that maybe it'll be kind of foolish for you to go one way as opposed to the other, even though your feelings and your intuition may be telling you something else very, very strongly. And the reason why I say that is here we have overrate your intuition. This is in reverse, and this is also the number 2. Look at that. See, these go together. 2, passion for purpose, and 2, overrate your intuition. I feel like you're going to be put on the spot where you're going to have to make a decision. Like, do you want to go with what your intuition's telling you? Like, I mean, and when I say intuition, and what I feel with this Shamanic Quartz as well, is I'm not just talking about how your feelings or your intuition, I'm talking about everything in your surroundings. Like, if you constantly are getting messages from your external experience, like you keep seeing the same shit over and over, different people keep telling you something, it's becoming more than just a coincidence. That's like kind of like the universe telling you something, like repeatedly telling you to go this way, right? It's communicating with you, like the higher realms are communicating with you through not just messages that of how you, with how you feel, but through things that are happening outside of you as well. So there's, always going to be with Venom, there's always going to be this, Venom is kind of like the bad guy, right? It's like, I feel like there's this dark side. There is this dark side. I feel like this shadow side. I feel like even with Venom, thinking of Venom being, I don't know, is it a poison or, I think it is, Venom is poisonous, right? I don't know if it's, or venomous. I think it's different than poison. There's some distinct difference between the two. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. But I feel like this is like the dark side, that wants to. Ooh, I just got a feeling. It's like there's some type of dark side that like wants to feed on you. So when I think of Venom, and it's somebody who, I'm just getting like someone who like feeds off of its host, or feeds off of, it's kind of getting like a vampire vibe. Like I'm looking at the teeth right here, getting this vampire vibe of something that feeds off of you, or feeds off of something, and it's like feeding off of your insecurities, feeding off of your fears, of, I don't know, maybe economic insecurity or something like that, that's gonna like, cause you to not want to make the change, even though things are coming to an end. And it's gonna cause you to not really want to adapt to your new future, or there's gonna be many fears. Anyway, this is what I'm seeing coming up in the future, is like this ending, and this fork in the road, where you have to really make a decision and solidify what you believe your passions or your purpose really are. And it's something that I feel like there's so much mystery. Like so many of these cards, there's only, all of these cards are in reverse, right? So I feel like a lot of this stuff is like being experienced within you, and you're being asked to like listen to your intuition, right? Because you're going to be in the dark, right? I'm getting this upside down energy as being in the dark. And then there's like creatures that are going to feed on you in the dark. That's what I'm getting with that. That are gonna, kind of play tricks on you in the dark. You know. So yeah, it's like you're gonna come to a fork in the road where you really have to make a decision. What you want to do for going forward, are you gonna want to unlock this future for yourself and make the changes, and listen to your, intuition, and sort of unlock this new path, even though it may seem a little bit darker and it may seem untraditional. That's what I'm getting with this Hierophant as well. It's very untraditional, very different from what other people may be doing. But it is something that you're passionate about, or you feel is like your purpose. And yeah. So maybe, that's another message I just got too. There's an ending to this fear as well. Because I just got a brighter feeling right now with the pink and the heart chakra, and love and people and relationships. Like maybe you're going to encounter as well, some of you guys, some people that are going to be able to support you in this new direction that you want to go in, because they're doing it too. And I think that they're going to help support you and make you feel like you're going to be not just supporting you emotionally, but give you the mindset and the beliefs that, you know, you are going to be supported. And I mean, even find ways to be taken care of, like emotionally, not emotionally, like I said, emotionally again. Maybe a big part is the emotional aspect, but even just the financial aspect, that you will have enough, um, that the universe is abundant and will provide for you, that, you know, all creatures are provided for, sort of thing, you know, and to keep an open mind, about that. So that's what I'm seeing, is like a fork in the road where you're going to be placed in the dark, where one thing is going to end and another path hasn't been lit up yet. And so there's going to be an element of something wanting to feed off of that scariness for you, and it's going to make you feel resistant to change. But then there's these people that may come in that are going to help you see things in a more untraditional way and help you be more accepting of that. And I feel like the universe is going to start to speak to you in different ways, not just to you through your intuition and things like that, but also through other people, you know, acting as like vessels or channels, or not channels. What do you call it when they're just speaking stuff to you that you've been thinking, or different people keep repeating things that same thing in different places, and it's just like confirmation, just providing you confirmation. So yeah, so that's your reading group 2. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to see more videos. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye. Group 3, I was about to say group 2. If you thought about going to group 2, then check it out as well. This is your reading about the future, and what you don't see coming about your career. So those of you who picked Jade and Thor, be sure of foot and steady of heart. Here's your reading. So what is coming up that you don't see is death. Like, there is an ending. There is a change that's coming up. You know, here we have go. The time is right. And the time is ticking as well. And I see a big no, it's like, I feel like there's a lot of confusion that's going to be caused, like here with Psyche in reverse. Um, I'm saying there's confusion because, you know, here with Thor, it's like be sure of foot and steady of heart, you know. I think this ending is also going to be the end of confusion. For some, I feel like it's going to be like, okay, let me explain what I'm trying to say. So it's going to bring about confusion, but then it's going to quickly remove the confusion. Like, I'm getting that with like this lightning that's going to come in. It's like I'm getting it like an idea. When an idea comes in, it's like a light bulb that just hits, and it's like aha. It's like that aha, that epiphany sort of moment, where you're like, no. You say no to something. You say no. I feel like some of you guys have been banking off of potential. Something potentially working. And I feel like you're no longer going to do that. Like, and what do I mean by that when I say that? What I mean is, like, I don't know, I'm just getting this feeling of throwing in the towel as well. Like, you know, when you always think, oh, this has a lot of potential. Well, this is good. This has a lot of luck. This has a lot of potential. And then you're like chasing after it. But it's like, it's almost like an illusion, or a facade, or something like that, you know? And I feel like as well that there's going to be a lot of success in this ending, and this, like, saying no to the potential of something, you know, no longer living, taking action. It's like, for example, like, let me give an example of that because I want it to be clear. I can't really think of an example right now, but a lot of times like we're just banking off of like the potential of something, how good something looks. It's like getting into a relationship with someone and, you know, going off of their potential as opposed to going off of the actual reality of what you see in front of you, you know. And I see you saying no to that, like you're not going to do that anymore. um, you know, because it's like right above it we have Temple of the Rose, ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet codes. And with that here I see judgment or some sort of calling. Yeah, like you're going to be called to something else. And you know, with activation and scarlet codes, like I don't know what scarlet codes are, but it's making me think of light codes, and stuff that is in our DNA that can be activated, um, you know, and can cause, when I see the word expression here, I'm thinking of like gene expression, like so having something activated within your DNA and then that gene starting to express itself and allowing you to tap into like some ancient skills or powers or something. Because even with psyche, I'm thinking of like psychic and sensitivities and other skill sets that you may have had in a either previously or it's in your DNA somewhere. And yeah, yeah. Um, and here we have clear your mind, last quarter moon in Gemini. So yeah, I'm just getting what this is like, because you are going to say no to the potential of things, it's going to enable you to clear your mind a lot. I think that when you were holding on to potential, like we're just going to use the example of a relationship. Um, you know, this could potentially work, or this person's like this, like they have so much potential. Once you start letting go of the potential, you don't have to like think so hard, right? It is or it isn't. And that's all there is to it, right? And I feel like that's how you're going to start to view, either I'm being called to this, either this is right for me right now or it isn't. Like, and I feel like you're going to have a lot of success in walking away um, from something or letting go of something. There's this last quarter moon, there's this go, the time is right, there is death, there is no. Um, and I think this is going to bring a lot more certainty in your life, right? As uncertain as some may seem, I'm getting right now, like the coral reefs, right? Are they coral reefs? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's like they look very flimsy, but if you grab hold on of one, like they don't actually break. Am I right? I don't know if I'm where I heard this before, but it, like a coral reef, it looks like it looks like just like a plant or something. So if you're about to, you know, you fall off, you know, I don't know, not a cliff, but you know, you can hold on to it, and it's a very secure thing to hold on to, even though it may look flimsy. So I'm getting that type of energy where others may think that what you're holding on to looks very flimsy, but really it's something that is very, very strong, that you're holding on to. By leaving behind what you're leaving behind and by embracing this new activation or this path or this power that you're going to step into, that is going to be making things more, I guess, clear on some level to you, intuitively more clear, and it's going to bring you a lot of success as well. So yes, that is your reading group 3. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye. Hi group 4, those of you who picked the Smokey Quartz, this is your reading. And Wolverine, when I'm alone, I'm in great company. This is your reading on what you don't see coming, about your career. So what you don't see coming is, here it says I'm in great company. And I feel like, even though it's talking about when you're alone, but I feel like, you know, you're going to find yourself working for a good company, right? That's what you don't see. Here we have unity in reverse. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So I'm seeing this as an organization that you are going to work for, a large organization or large company that you're going to work for. It's in reverse because it has not happened yet. It is still in the shadows. And I think it's a company that you're really going to enjoy working for. I measure my success by how much fun I'm having. I feel like this is the type of company that has a lot of socials, like social events, social things, that cares about its employees. Just has like fun little perks of working there. Or maybe the people are really good. And I feel like, or the people are very helpful and they really want to help you move up, or they just want to give you a leg up to move forward. There's not going to be, a lot of conflict with others, not a lot of drama, nothing like that. So it's like you're going to be able to keep the positive vibes up. Um, you're just gonna feel good. Like that's what I'm getting with temperance as well. Is yeah, like, and I feel too that you're also going to be able to work alone as well in this company. That's what I'm getting from Wolverine. He's a bit of a loner and he likes to be alone. And I think that you're going to have a lot of space and leeway. Like, you're not going to be micromanaged. Like, you're going to have some space and leeway to do things the way that you want, or to have leeway to follow your own way of doing it or your own intuition in how you want to get the work done. I feel like this company has I feel like it's with the golden ratio, beauty, nature, and patterns, and the sun. I feel like this is a really big, strong. It's just a really good company to work for. Like, I could see this. Like, I don't know what company I could use as an example, but I feel like with coherence here too, it's something that's like really aligned. It's not just like from a mental aspect that this is a good company, like in terms of pay or benefits or things like that. It also feels good in your heart. It's like literally both. That's what I'm getting with coherence here. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. I feel like it really is both. Like, that's what I'm getting with the lovers. It's both your heart and your mind. Like, you feel at peace, you feel good. Um you just feel good. It's like the number 6 I'm thinking of the Kabbalah tree of life, and just the number 6, and like of balance and harmony, and like God, like just the middle path. Like, it's just a nice balance. Like, that's what we have with temperance, is about balance. The golden ratio, it's like repeating patterns and beauty. And also sun, the number 6. And I think that this is something that you've attracted for yourself. I'm getting, because of the way that you're also now valuing how much enjoyment you get out. Like, that is how you're also measuring your success. It's by how much enjoyment, how much fun, how good you feel, how healthy you feel. Not just looking at one aspect, which is money, or or how strong of a company that you're working for. I mean, there's a lot of factors that would go into it. And so that's definitely what I'm seeing for your group, is just finding a really good company to work for. And one where, like, it's not just work, 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 work. There is more to the success or the feelings of positivity that you're able to experience with this company, and you'll have leeway in the work that you do, where there will be like differing perspectives on things, or maybe there's different opinions, but that's something that's valued. that's something that they want, and that's something that they want to create more of. And I think that's something that you want to create more of. You don't want to be in an organization that is very traditional in the sense of like the hierarchy where, you're just made, you're given orders. Like, I feel like there's a lot more flexibility in this organization. And so yeah, so it's good. This is a really good message. I like this for you guys. So that is a reading group 4. If you liked this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to see more videos. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.